It's time to go behind the Stewards door and catch up with Harness Racing New South Wales Chairman of Stewards, Grant Adams. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Amanda.
That's all right. Now, you've been a steward here at Harness Racing New South Wales for some time, but only in this role since October last year. And there's been a few changes. First of all, mainly the whips, and most recently, the change of tactics.
Yeah, that's correct, Amanda. Currently, we're still revising the whips. We're in the final stages of that now, so hopefully in the short-term future we will have some change to the whips. In relation to the other matter being the change of tactics, as you correctly state, it was only on the 15th of May this year that Harness Racing Australia advised that they were going to delete the rule 44, and consequently Harness Racing New South Wales Board also adopted that amendment to delete the rule. Following that, Harness Racing New South Wales brought out a policy in relation to the notification of change of tactics or tactics policy. What that would require trainers to do, as they were previously required, if you have multiple runners in a race, you must notify stewards no later than 45 minutes before that race of those tactics. Regardless whether the tactics is a variation to what was adopted at the previous start, there will be no notification of those changes, but it would be intended that we have that information at hand, and we would ensure that the drivers, when driving their animal, ensure that they are giving their horse every possible chance in the race.
Okay. All right, well, changing direction slightly, your team is growing. You've just appointed a new cadet steward, Finn McCaffrey.
Yeah, that's correct. Finn started on Tuesday. We're grateful to have Finn here, another New Zealander. Finn may be known as the person that ran the training centre at Menangle, and Finn brings a lot of knowledge of harness racing to our team. We're quite grateful to have Finn's appointment.
Yeah, he has a harness racing background, doesn't he? I think his dad was involved in harness racing.
Yes, my understanding is Finn's father trains, or used to train from New Zealand, being the New Zealander. He may have moved to Victoria some time ago as well to take up training there, but yeah, we're quite happy to have Finn's appointment here.
Okay, we're talking about changes. There's a few integrity notices that just went up on the Harness Media Centre just the other day. Yeah,
that's correct. Regularly we try and advise industry participants of new rules and regulations, and also give them advice on what we have seen in the past few weeks or months in relation to matters of concern to the stewards. The notices that were released yesterday in the Harness Racing Media Centre were the notice for Synephrone, the septic sewer systems, the human prescription medications, the children in the stabling area, topical applications, and finally physical therapies as treatment. So the idea of these notices are to advise the participants of what we require, and the main important thing that we try and achieve from these notices is to make people aware of these. And it's important that if any industry participant is unsure of their requirements, of what is required, or any of the rules to gain some clarification, that they ring up the integrity office straight away.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Okay, and just before I let you go, we've got the semi-finals of the Breeders' Challenge this weekend as well as next weekend, and then July 1, the big Breeders' Challenge Finals Day, and the retention barn will be in use.
Yes, that's right. As we have done previously, the retention barn will be in use. We have a number of integrity strategies that we're currently working on. The final say will be made in the week or two leading up to the big day on the 1st of July. In relation to what race or races that we do house at Menangle, that will be made at that time, and the participants will be made aware. But all hands will be on deck, and look forward to the big day.
All right, look forward to it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.